tea, your water, your orange juice, whatever you drink, and a little bit of me this morning. Because guess what? If you open up these wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. My prayer for you is that you continue to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So, great day, great day, great day, beautiful people. So, um, it's Wednesday, and as we usher in this wonderful day, let's see what I got for us this morning. Hmm. I think I'm gonna go with the woman in the mirror this morning.
How to find the perfect pet sitter in 4 easy steps. Step 1, go to rover.com or download the Woke up this morning, had to check my reflection. Too many nights, I was seeking perfection. Chasing approval, like it's all that I need. But now I'm learning how to let myself breathe. I used to feel small when the world looked away. Now I stand tall, it's a brand new day. No more fighting who I'm meant to be. I'm loving the woman staring back at me. I'm the woman.
Great day, cousin Nikki.
Every day, loving every flaw in my own special way. I don't need the words' applause, I'm living free. Cause the love I needed was inside of me. I'm the woman in the mirror, and I'm proud to say I finally found my peace and I'm here to stay. I learned the hard way, you can't buy your worth. It's deeper than money, more than fame on this earth. Had to unlearn the lies that held me down. Now I wear my scars like a queen with a crown. I know who I am, and it's all I've got. The truth in my soul, yeah, you can't deny. I love myself in every shade of size. No more hiding, no more disguise. I'm the woman in the mirror, stronger every day. Loving every flaw in my own special way. I don't need the world's applause, I'm living free. Cause the love I needed was inside of me. I'm the woman in the mirror, and I'm proud to say I finally found my peace and I'm here to stay. I am enough, just as I stand. No validation needed from another hand. I rise with purpose, I walk with pride. No longer running from what's inside. Every flaw, every scar tells a story of grace. I'm embracing my journey, I'm taking up space. I love the skin I'm in, the mind that I own. In this body, in this life, I found my home. No one chasing what they said I should be. Now I'm chasing dreams to set my soul free. Every step I take is in my own shoes. I love the woman I've become, I can't lose. I'm a woman in the mirror, stronger every day. Loving every flaw in my own special way. I don't need the world's applause, I'm living free. Cause the love I needed was inside of me. I'm the woman in the mirror, and I'm proud to say I finally found my peace and I'm here to stay. Woman in the mirror, I'm finally home. Loving myself like I've never known. Woman in the mirror, my heart's full of grace. This is my journey, and I found my place. I am enough, just as I stand. No validation needed from another hand. I rise with purpose, I walk with pride. No longer running from what's inside. Every flaw, every scar tells a story of grace. I'm embracing my journey, I'm taking up space. I love the skin I'm in, the mind that I own. In this body, in this life, I found my home. No one chasing what they said I should be. Now I'm chasing dreams to set my soul free. Every step I take is in my own shoes. I love the woman I've become, I can't lose. I'm a woman in the mirror, stronger every day. Loving every flaw in my own special way. I don't need the world's applause, I'm living free. Cause the love I needed was inside of me. I'm the woman in the mirror, And I'm proud to say I finally found my peace and I'm here to stay. Woman in my mirror, finally home. Oh, loving myself like it's a dream. No, set my soul free. Woman in the mirror, my heart's full of grace. Heart's full of grace. This is my journey, and I found my place.
So good day, good day, good day, beautiful people. Good day. I hope that every day that you look at yourself, you know that you are grace and you are enough. And so this morning I had to remind us that the woman in the mirror, look at yourself. You've come so far. You did absolutely amazing. And y'all, we mess up sometimes along the way, but you still here. So you got another day to get it right. So let's get it this morning. Um, the first affirmation says, I do not fix problems. I fix my thinking, then problems fix themselves. I do not fix problems. I fix my thinking, then the problem fixes themselves. That's funny because I talked about when people talk to me where my mind go, especially when they got an issue, when they got a problem. My mind kick into, okay, how can I assist, or is there anything that I can do to help assist with this particular problem, or whatever the case may be. And that's part of fixing your thinking. That's part of fixing your thinking. You don't have to think that about every little episode, but when you think that, hey, instead of actively listening so that you can be aggressive with somebody else in a conversation, hey, let's actively listen so that I can figure out how I can fix the problem, or even if there is a problem. Sometimes we just not paying attention. Good day, great day, Michelle. Great day, beautiful. We just not paying attention. And so therefore they said, hey, they don't fix problems. I don't fix problems. I fix my thinking, my perception of the problem. Because sometimes we think that stuff can't be solved. It can. You're doing absolutely amazing. Every day that you wake up, yep, some things hone in on us a little harder than others. I get a little irritated all the time. I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you guys like I don't get irritated. I get irritated every time somebody smack their lips about my phone or anything. I get irritated, but I also reprogram myself where when those little things happen, when I get irritated about that, I think about it. I'll be like, well, Teresa, what irritated you about that? And I answer myself, oh, it was because of this, it was because of that. How can you adjust yourself so that you don't get irritated? It ain't about the other person, it's about me. Teresa, how can you adjust yourself so that you don't get irritated with what's going on or whatever it is? So let's fix our thinking, our perception of particular problems, issues, and stuff like that, and we'll get through them with ease. I promise you, it's working out, you guys. The second affirmation says, no one talks about subtle self betrayal, the small ways that we make life harder for ourselves. No one talks about subtle self betrayal, the small ways we make life harder for ourselves. How will you build an empire with inadequate sleep, poor hydration, and repressed emotional pain? Sleep in, drink up, and forgive yourself and others before trying to change the world. Nobody talks about how we make our life harder. Lack of sleep. Sometimes we can't sleep when we got problems that we feel like is bigger than us. Sometimes we can't sleep. And so the lack of sleep don't allow you to get the brain functioning which you need sometimes. And then you be like all over the place. They say, hey, Sometimes try sleeping in. I'm going to take that because sometimes I need to figure out sleeping in. I don't even know how to do that, you guys. I used to, when I was younger, I used to go to sleep and probably sleep to almost noon. That ain't happening. I promise you. If it ain't 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, I didn't sleep. That's sleeping in for me. If I didn't slept to 7, I didn't slept all the way in. My body started moving. It's like, wait a minute, that's too much damn sleep. You got to get up. Good day, Alex. Good day, beautiful. We repress pain, things that had happened to us, things that continue to happen to us. We repress those things. But what we need to learn how to do, and it's so funny because I was talking to a young lady yesterday and she was explaining some things to me, and all my soul kept screaming to her is, hey, learn how to forgive yourself. Forgive yourself for the time in which you didn't know any better. Forgive yourself for all those past things and move on. She was so stuck in her head. And I these are the things that I said out loud to her. I'm like, hey, you are beautiful inside and out. And I know sometimes we look and we don't feel like we worthy or whatever the case may be. And some of us then beat ourselves so down that it's hard. But I'm going to always be the person encouraging you to get up. You know how, and all I seen just now was, you know how in the boxing ring, you got the person, your trainer on the side. If you done fell down and he beating on the mat, telling some get up, get up. That's me. Get up. I know you fell down. I know some things happen. I know that you like, I don't know which way to go. Start by getting up. Let go. Get up. Okay, yep, you got knocked down. Okay, yep, something didn't go the way you thought it was gonna go. Okay, yep, you probably got scammed. Oh, okay. But get back up. You are doing amazing. Nobody said that you was gonna go through this life and nothing was gonna happen. Those things happen so that we can learn lessons, so that you can recognize a scammer when they come the next time. It's not as if it ain't happened to me. It happens to all of us, or most, anyways. Because some of these people slick with it, and it's okay. We beat ourselves up, and I should have known better. Well, the scam wouldn't have been good if you knew better. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you can see through it, and sometimes you can't. And that comes with trusting your intuition as well, knowing that you are divine, you are blessed, you are everything that you need to be. And when your body is singing, this too good to be true, this might not be it, then guess what? Trust that it might not be it. Sometimes we want to take the easy way because the hard way look really hard. But it's not as hard as we think it is. It's just not as easy as we want it to be. Mm, that was one for us this morning. So we're gonna get us a spirit junkie card. And I'm gonna get us a fairy card. And we are going to have a wonderful Wednesday. Ah. I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm trying to figure out exactly what I'm gonna be doing for Friday. And angel answers just screamed in my ear, so that's what we doing Friday. It's angel answers. So, whatever, universe. Oh, wow. uh, this and it look. I'm just showing y'all that what it says. Attacking others is an attack on myself. I choose to release this now. When I say that they be teaching me, I'm learning. It says attacking others is an attack on myself. I choose to release this now. And so I've been dealing with um, my emotions and my approach, you guys. Because some of you already know that I'm probably the person that put my hands on people or whatever the case may be. And I definitely probably, yeah, some of it wasn't warranted, but I'm learning to not attack people, not even attack people with their words, with words, because guess what? I'm allowing people to have their own beliefs. They own, even if it don't fall in alignment with what I got going on, that's their reality. Who am I to argue with somebody or attack them or say something malicious to them about what it is that they believe? So I'm learning. I am learning to stay in my lane, to know that the things that I believe, the things that I trust, the things that align with me is what align with me. And and maybe my tribe, but not everything might align with you guys. Y'all don't think that everything that I say is absolutely law or whatever the case may be, because you have your own navigation system inside of you. And so you know what sits and sings with you just like I do. And so there's no need for me to attack anybody else and even to feel attacked when people are talking to me, because people are allotted their opinion, and opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got one. And so therefore you can't push your beliefs or anything on me. And I would definitely not try to do those things to you as well. So I guess this saying that attacking other people is also attacking yourself, because you have things about you that others don't like or others don't believe or others don't see or whatever the case may be. And so when you take that away from somebody else, how about they take it away from you too? Because everybody don't believe that all things are energy and about the universe and all of these things are, they believe it's one God, one Jesus, one, you know what I'm saying? And who am I to take that away from them? My reality is just different. And so I don't attack people that go to church. I don't attack people that don't go to church. I just tell them what I believe and how I feel, and that is it. And I allow them to be in the space in which they are in as well, so that they know that everything is divine. It's not like, oh, we're not gonna be friends because you go to church or something. It don't work like that. I respect people's space and know that, hey, we are not all the same. So let's get us a fairies card, and we are going to have a wonderful Wednesday. I hope and pray that everybody have a wonderful day today. It is raining here, and it has been raining over the last couple of days, but all is in divine order. Maddie Patty Pie is acting like Matilda, and so all is well. I'm just gonna keep on pushing with her. And they got a whole week out of school next week. I don't know what I'm gonna do, you guys. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Like, I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Holy crap. Holy crap. That's something. That's not what I'm gonna do. It's so funny. Ah, I listen. You said it's raining. It's raining there today, but it's been warm though. Listen, quit playing, cause I seen a little clip on Facebook of Rouge, Alex. They need to quit playing. They play too much. Soon as the weather break, listen. Soon as the weather break, they out there like, I was like, oh, like it was hot girl summer. And winter ain't even already broken. That's so funny that even as I'm talking, we got wait for winter. Even as we talking about this weather, we got the wait for winter card. She said, Chuck, quit playing. I've been feeling that. Yeah, they don't know how to act. They don't know how to act. It says during the coldest months, the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions are for the highest good of all. During the coldest months, all month, all month, every month, not just the coldest months. They said the fairy queen of winter will help you manifest your most heartfelt wishes, as long as your intentions. That's the answer right there. As long as your intentions are where they need to be at, everything will turn out for your highest good. So let's get it this morning. It says, wishes or spiritual seeds made in your heart will come to fruition during the winter months, emerging like winter berries, ripe and full of promise. The fairy queen of winter, with snowflakes on her wings, comes to remind you to keep your faith, to remember that all wishes, like seeds, grow in darkness until they're ready to burst forth into the light. And that reminds me, as we are, remember, we grew over the winter time. Even with knowing that we was gonna have that frost or whatever the case may be, we still grew food over the winter time. And so just because it's winter and we're finna jump into spring in a couple of days here, but just because it's winter don't mean that you can't grow. It might be a little slower. It might take a little more time, but you can still grow. Not talking about the food that we grew outside. They talking about internally. They talking about the seeds that you planted. Even though things are moving a little slower in the wintertime, don't mean that things ain't growing. It is. It's just taking a little longer because the atmosphere it ain't conducive for what you're trying to do. But it's not saying that you can't do it, because you can continue to grow during the wintertime. It says, are you ready to receive your wishes? Part of the wishes, part of the wishes process is to prepare yourself for your manifestation. This could involve removing any psychic ties or spiritual obstacles that have been holding you back from the full realization and birthing of your dreams into the earthly realm. Where Wherever you live in the world, you'll know the fairy queen of winter is nearby when the weather turns cooler and when you see snowdrops pushing up through the snow. This is a sign that your wishes too are soon to bloom. This is a sign when you see the the snowdrops pushing through the snow. This is a sign that your wishes too are soon to bloom. Remember that our wishes don't always manifest in the way that we've envisioned. Remember that our wishes don't always manifest in the way that we envision. They will come to be in whichever way is perfect for all concerned and for the highest good of all. So we get pissed off sometimes. I got you, beautiful. We get pissed off because things don't come the way we see them, or we planted seeds. And the funny thing is that it take me back to the reminder of us, a watermelon just popping up in the middle of our yard. We didn't plant it there. We wasn't planning for it to be there. But guess what? It said, "Hey, one of these kids then dropped them a little watermelon seed out in the middle of the yard, and pop, here least expected." That's not what we were expecting. But guess what? That's what we got. And they said sometimes the thing that you're wishing for doesn't come the way you envision it. And that's okay because you're going to get it. It's coming. But allow space for it to turn up in the way in which it needs to. It says, be especially receptive to any ideals or inspiration that float into your mind around the magical time of winter. It also is the time to practice divination using winter related mediums such as snowflakes or ice. And if you live in a country that has cold winters, if you don't, you could just use ice cubes. And that's so funny because it don't get usually that it's not really that cold here. And so I know that's what she said. I at this point I don't care what the blessing looks like. I just need it to come. Absolutely. And so the thing is that whatever it is that you are wishing for, whatever it is that you want, Alex, you have the ability and the power to make it happen in the way in which it needs to, and the outcome that's conducive for you and any other party that's involved. Definitely. And I know sometimes it's like stuff is moving too slow. I need to get this done. I need to do something. And sometimes doing nothing is doing something too. I don't know who needed to hear that too. But the thing is that I am wishing and praying for you to receive all the blessings and what you need and you want. Alex, Michelle, you as well. And I did not say anything about the weather down here because I didn't want to hear Alex mouth. We've been, so it was like, yeah, almost 90 degrees here yesterday, even though it's been a little rainy or whatever. But you guys are doing amazing. And sometimes we don't think about it that way because we have all of these problems and all of these other things. But sometimes if we sit down and think about it, a lot of problems we have ain't even our problems and we can solve them. And um, it's sometimes we just don't want to let go of some of the things that in which we need to let go. And I'm saying this out of love because I am you, you are me, we are one. So I understand. I've been there. I've been in that spot of knowing that I need to change some things. I need to move some things around. I need to revamp my life. And I either I didn't have the strength to do it at the moment, or sometimes we just still be in love with what we're doing. And we can't see life without this particular thing or without this particular person or without, but the thing is that my grandmother used to tell me that pain only lasts so long and eventually it stops. And even when you decide to make a decision and it hurts so bad when you make these decisions, guess what? After a week, you don't feel it like that no more, anyways. And so the hardest part is taking the first step. And sometimes the first step is forgiving yourself and knowing that you are absolutely amazing and you're doing the best you can with what you have. And the blessings in which you need are coming. Just keep paying attention. Keep focusing on what you need, not what everybody else needs, but the miracles and the things that you need. We can't control the whole atmosphere. I can control my atmosphere and what's going on with me. And so even if it's not wintertime anymore, the things in which you planted, the seeds in which you planted for the winter, they are still blooming. We had stuff pop up in the middle of the flower bed. Don't know what it is, but we got something else growing. Something was put there, whether we did it or not. She said, I need blessings for all this snow to go away. Absolutely. And and you moving from one cold place to another one, but everything is in divine order, sweetheart. And yeah, Michigan probably don't have it as long as you guys, but everything is in divine order. And sometimes it stay a little colder so that we can keep some mess down. Germs don't germinate as bad in the cold. That's why they keep hospitals cooler than what you want them to be. And so all is in divine order. You guys are doing absolutely amazing. I want you to remember today and always that you are perfectly imperfect for you and the people around you. You are loved, you are peaceful, you are kind, you are everything that you need to be. And nothing more, nothing less. Create the atmosphere in which you want. Know that your blessings are coming. And regardless of what they look like, when you get them, just recognize that, hey, this is what I was pushing for. This is what I got. And and sometimes we don't understand, even when we looking for a job. Sometimes we don't get the job that we wanted or whatever the case may be. But was you looking for the job that you wanted, or were you just looking for a job? You see what I'm saying? Them words. We need to be impeccable with them words and spell casting. So, what do you really want? And learn to speak that thing into the atmosphere, because what you want is sometimes just waiting on you to get your mind together and figure it out. And so, with that being said, you guys, you are loved, you are understood, you are peaceful, you are kind, you are everything that you need to be on this wonderful Wednesday. And I love you right where you are with no judgment. I want you to be the best version of yourself because you already are. You woke up this morning. So go be great. And I will see you right here tomorrow morning for the card of the day. I love you guys so much.